Howdy folks, it's the Tall Turtle here and welcome back to the channel. And I assume you all know what you're looking at. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We're going to play with this today. This is my very first look. And what I mean by that is all I did was download all 112 gigabytes and ask me a few questions like, hey, what do you want to use? Keyboard, mouse, whatever. And that's all I've done. So I've literally done nothing except download it. And frame rate counter in the top left, that is my Bandicam frame rate counter. I think you get to see that. I'm not sure. I'm doing that just to see how this goes. Looks like it's locked at 60, probably because I record at 60. So I don't know if Bandicam is never going to get above 60 or if it really is running at 60 frames. I don't know what's going on. We'll find out. It's red. The red and green mean different things. I forgot. I've only used it once, like 6 years ago. I'm pointing that out because there is a built-in dev option for frame rate counter, but apparently it's buggy and it can crash your sim. So we're not going to use it. So with that out of the way, let's talk about MSFS 2020. I got it early. I was going to wait for a while. I'm like, you know what? I have free time tonight. I'm buying this thing. I'm going to download it. And then I heard people say, geez, it takes 3 days to download. Well, it took me less than 10 minutes to download all 112 gigs. So I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, I did do a little bit of research just to see if there's any key settings like turning off rolling cache since I don't have a data cap, things like that. But anyway, we're just going to check this out. We are not going to tweak settings in this video. We're not going to chase frame rates in this video. We're just going to look at it for the first time together. I know a lot of you probably already have this. I am late to the game. And a lot of you probably have tons of advice. If you want to throw advice in the comments, go ahead. But I will be doing a lot of tweaking and things off camera. So anyway, press any key to start. I don't know where my any key button is. I'm just going to hit enter here and see what happens. I think this is where it loads for like 6 hours. This music is annoying for two reasons. One, I don't mind music in the beginning of something, but once something is loaded, I wish the music would go away. I assume I can turn that off. Two, it's all digital music. These aren't real samples. They could have done so much with something like Garrett Personal Orchestra to create more realistic sounding music. But hey, you know what? Whatever. Maybe this is someone's vibe. I don't know. It's not my vibe. So what are we gonna do? Looks like we're locked at 60, which is fine. So we're not going to get our true frame rate out of this. Not that I care during this video. Again, I'm going to chase frame rates off camera. Don't worry about it. I'm going to go over all the settings off camera. First thing I notice is that it has the feel. I assume you can see my mouse too. I assume you can see it. If not, I'm moving my mouse around. It has the feel of like Forza Motorsport 7. And of course it does because it's the same. It's not the same company, really. The overarching company is the same, okay? And I did buy this on the Microsoft store. I did not buy it on Steam. I'm old enough that I don't really use Steam all that much, unless I have to. I know for the younger folk, everything's Steam. Steam everything, but, you know, I grew up with Pong clones, so, and then television, ColecoVision, so I don't do Steam. Unless I have to, okay? Otherwise, speaking of that, there's a game on sale on Steam I've been waiting for. Anyway, so here we go, Tall Turtle 41. That's because I have the Tall Turtle, but I forgot the password and email, so I can't get it back. So it's the Tall Turtle 41. Otherwise, let's see, welcome, that's the screen, right? That's why it's highlighted. Profile, is there anything on here I need to blank out? Nope. 0 hours, pilot profile, what's that do? Oh, we could get deep. We could get deep. Landing challenge. There's 24. We'll definitely do those. We'll do all this stuff. I'll probably do the training just because. Probably off camera, maybe. I don't know. Maybe on camera. There's all these stats. Okay. Badges. Again, this typical Xbox stuff, even though I'm doing this on a PC. Achievements. Yeah, this is like the game part of the simulator. Because like I've said before, simulators are what you make of them. If you want to treat it like a game, you can. If you want to treat it like a simulator, you can. If you want it to be a training tool, you can use it as such. So this is no different. Let's see what else. There's stuff over here. That's just, oh, that's the welcome profile. Okay. My hangar, what do we have? Specs, change aircraft, and then there's livery. So change aircraft, 30 aircraft because I got the premium deluxe version. So we've got propellers, which I'll be spending most of my time in because I am a GA guy. Remember, the reason I started this channel in the first place with X-Plane was because everybody was doing, or is doing still, they all do these airliners with FMS. They program it and they just let it run, right? And then yippee, okay, I know I've done it before, so I'm not, don't diss it unless you've tried it or whatever. I have done it before. I've done that before, but I love GA. That's why I started the channel, because not many people, if anybody even now, does GA stuff. It's all airliner stuff. So I do GA. That's where I sit. That's what I normally do. Aside from that 727 and X-Plane, I just do GA. So this is where I'm going to spend a lot of my time. I will probably, the citation I might do, because it's a little business jet. Airliners, I mean, I'll probably play with them, but not going to spend much time in them. Turboprops, of course, because I'd like turboprops as well. But otherwise, propellers and turboprops is where we'll be spending most of our time. So there you go. Hopefully I didn't offend anybody with the airliner FMS thing, but I've been doing this a long time. I know what people are doing. So we fit in here in the GA stuff. Alrighty. Go back again. What else do we have? Liveries, that's fine. Let's actually change aircraft because we are going to fly today. Let's do a cute little something. Let's see. Wonder what it's in red for. I wonder why it's in red. Is that because there's an airport selected that you can't fly? Maybe there's an airport selected and it won't work in that airport. Not sure. We'll find out together. Ooh, the DA62 is in here. The DA40. We've done that in X-Plane, I think. I just want a cute little, oh yes, of course, the Icon A5. I'm familiar with a lot of these planes. I just want, here you go, a Cessna 152, 172, of course, with the G1000. We know the 172, so let's choose this one. Is that selected now? I assume that means that's selected now. So let's go back. There we go. Change liveries. Okay, now you can download liveries, and you can download. There's a whole bunch of add-on stuff already. I will get into that some other time. Hangar, set view. Okay. Oh yeah, you can move around with the, ooh, that looks nice. Eye candy. I am a visual person. When I took one of those tests in high school, are you visual or oral? And I was exactly in the center. And that was what they say insane people are exactly in the center. But now I'm less insane because I'm very visual. Like, even, it's funny because yes, there's rambling in this video. If you're new to the channel, this is how we work this channel. I ramble. Okay, so with music, I am a former professional, still semi-professional musician. So you'd think the visual thing wouldn't match, but actually a lot of musicians are very visual, even though music is an oral thing. I'm not going to do that right now. Alrighty, let's go back. We're in the Cessna Content Manager. I have to be careful because sometimes if it bumps me out, then my recording will go crazy, but because I'm using Bandicam, not Shadowplay. Core content. I assume this is, okay, that's the core. This is the add-on stuff I got because I did the premium, right? I don't know. No idea, but okay, I'm not gonna worry about this. That's where it is, I guess. What else do we have? My logbook should be pretty empty. Yeah. Yep. All partial, ground to ground, all. I like the partial. When I had FSX, I had a lot of partial flights. I would do all this stuff, get in the air, quit. So there's my profile. Right, welcome, profile, marketplace. What do we have here? Oh, you can buy stuff. Of course you can. Every airport does have some type of modeling, but it's just like auto-gen stuff, except for some that actually do exist. Official content. So this is where the free official stuff is. Own bundle. Oh my. I will be spending a lot of time here just checking things out. So there we go. Premium upgrade, premium deluxe. Lows, of course. I'll be checking this stuff out off camera. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it now. We're already spending more time than I planned to. Piston aircraft. Okay, go back. Options. Can we turn off that music? General. Now, I'm not gonna go through all the options with you. There's already hundreds of videos that do that. I'm just looking around. This is a first look video. It's not a tutorial, although I'm planning on doing tutorials because there are much fewer tutorials than I expected already. Not many people are jumping on the tutorial thing. Frugalsim was going to, but he's had a detour in life. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. A few other people were going to do tutorials, but they're just streaming instead. So I might try to jump in that GA/tutorial market that no one's doing. I just got to get time to do it. So whatever. I will be new tutorials. For now though, we're just looking around. So graphics, of course, global rendering, high end. What are the options? Is there an ultra? I'll see. Again, I'm going to play with all this stuff. I'm going to play with this stuff off camera. Okay, there it is, frame rate limit. Can we go unlimited? You can't go unlimited? Okay, never mind. VSync on, really? Maybe. I'm gonna have to play with that too. I know a lot of people are having problems with VSync. We'll play with that. Render scaling. I'm gonna play with this. Anti-aliasing. Okay, I'm already getting into more detail than I was planning on doing. Now, I do know people that have specs lower than mine that are able to do everything ultra at 40 frames per second. So I'm expecting to be able to do pretty much ultra for everything. Doesn't mean you want to though. Like I was reading, some of these things you actually don't want that high because it actually looks bad when it gets to be too high. Like if you think of the beginning of digital stuff, right? It will look good at medium, but if you started cranking up stuff, it would start getting too crisp, too good, started looking unrealistic. Not sure many people have been around long enough to know what I'm talking about, but it used to be able to get too good and then look terrible. And I've heard some of this is that exact same thing, like trees, for example. If you go too high, it actually looks worse than if you turn it down. But I'm going to explain about that later. Nice to know this is where all that stuff is. I love this GUI, by the way. I love this GUI. Alrighty, camera settings. This is something I'm looking forward to learning. Again, off camera, I'm not going to waste your time. Sound, here we go. Communications. Where's music? Okay. If this were FSX music, this would be cranked all the time. But I hate this music. I'm so sorry. It's like elevator music plus a little bit more. So we are turning the music off. Oh, I can relax now. Mute audio and background, not sure. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to turn off my antivirus. Whatever. I had a checklist of 6 things to do before I started recording, and I forgot to look at all of it. We'll see how this does with antivirus on. I've heard antivirus can really screw you up, as can this data stuff. Okay, data limitation off. Rolling cache, I've heard you want off. If you don't have a data limit, which I don't, you want this off. This is for people who have a data cap on their Wi-Fi or on their internet service, because some people do. Everybody in big cities like me take it for granted, but a lot of people don't have unlimited internet, even in the world of Netflix and stuff. So since I do have unlimited internet, I'm going to turn that off. Anyway, back to sound. Okay, it's nice to know this is where all this is. Music selection. Okay. Wait. is this like FSX where you can choose different music? And maybe I can find something. Note to self. Maybe I can change this nasty music. Okay. Oh. Legacy. Here we go. Nice. So this is the FSX stuff and 2004 stuff. If they could redo this with Garrett and Personal Orchestra, that would rock. Well, there's only 3 choices. Are you serious? Okay. Yeah. Let's let this play a second. I'm going to end up turning it off anyway. Traffic. I'm really looking forward to this. But this apparently is kind of buggy and it kills your performance more than people think it should. But I am looking forward to having this on, so let's start with it on. I've heard this is kind of unnecessary, it should be turned down. But again, I will mess with all that myself. These I am going to turn down because I heard that this is killing people's computers unnecessarily. Whoops, not that one. This is just slaughtering people's computers and it doesn't need to. This should be turned down too, I've heard. Let's turn it to 30. Let's turn it to 40 for now. Then I'll play with it. Again, when I do tweak this, I'm not going to use any online tools or anything. I'm going to tweak this myself and I'll tell you what I end up with, obviously, after I spent many hours screwing with this stuff. Data we already talked about. I don't even know what your other options are. Just on and off, right? Oh, I'm so excited about this real world traffic. Limit is 0. I'm curious to see what this is. This is tracking every day. Let's go every 15 days for now. Data tracking reset day every 15. Just for now, I'm just curious. I'm like, remember when you would get, he would have unlimited internet service, but you'd still get letters saying you reached blah, blah, blah before like Netflix and stuff? I mean, my wife is still going to use more data on Netflix every day than I'm going to use in the simulator. So anyway, bandwidth unlimited. Yes. Roll that off for now. We're not going to touch. People are breaking their computers, screwing with this stuff. I just leave it alone. Leave it alone. The people who really know what they're doing, don't touch it. The people who have no idea, don't touch it. The people who think they do are breaking their computers. Just don't touch it. Just use this. You know, if your internet is really poor, because again, people take it for granted about, like I got 720 down, 30 up or something. That's normal now for a big city, but there are people who are only getting 80 down normally. Yeah, then you want to mess with this, but don't if you don't have to. Flight model, switching flight model. Nope, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. I'm going to read about what you can really do out of that. Miscellaneous, English, British. Let's get some women in here. Let's get some women in here. Let's see. Let's see. Wow, lots of options. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Who do we want? I actually saw the one I wanted in the beginning. Come on. Default. Let's do pilot 2 as an option, or pilot 4, because pilot 4 is wearing a uniform. Pilot 2, you know what? Pilot 2. That's how I would dress if I were flying, even professionally. So let's do pilot 2. Co-pilot, her twin sister. What do we got? Well, it would be weird to mix these two because one's wearing that, one's wearing a professional uniform. And I guess we can give her a dude. Should we give her a boyfriend? But not in a professional uniform. Let's see. Let's give her a boyfriend. I guess this guy. Yeah. Instructor. Instructor, huh? The default avatar for the mission. I'm spending way more time on this than I thought I would. Oh, you only have 3 options for this. 5, 18, and okay, her twin sister. Not her twin sister. No, they just shop at the same store. They're not twins. They just shop at the same store. And then this guy is her boyfriend or something. I don't know. Let's see. Legal credits. Okay. Accessibility. This we're not going to touch. Oh, yeah. Tool tips. For now, let's do tool tips, right? Because that's going to be helpful for now. Main colors. You can screw with this too. Denuded Nopia. Whoa, nope. So what's between that and that? Okay, let's do that one. No, I like the purple. Purple it is. Animations, yes. No, I don't like purple. Okay, way too much time. Default it is. Subtitles on? No. Skip pre-flight cinematics. I'm sure we'll be turning this off soon, but just for right now, we're going to keep it on. Because it could be interesting. And I might come back to some of this. Oh, what's this? Oh, I got an email. Ooh. Oh, my. Oh, this is nice. Let's do 50. Come on, there we go. Okay, I'm spending more time on this than I thought. Developers, there we go. Okay, that's just general. Wow. Warning, apply and save. Updating rolling cache. This will take several minutes. Okay, well, there we go. Assistance. What do we have here? Piloting. Okay, so this I went through a little bit as I was setting up the sim because it forced me to go through these. So piloting, I basically made it like X-Plane. Everything is off. Aircraft systems, auto mixers on for now. I will change that once I get a feel for moving about the aircraft, then we'll worry about that. Otherwise, that's only one there. Crash enabled, stress is disabled for now, and icing is disabled for now until I get a feel for the aircraft. Everything is going to be on hard because that's I run it as a simulator. Nav aids, I turn everything off. Put that in manual because I don't know what that is yet. Notifications on for now, just until we get a feel for the simulator and this stuff, whatever. So that I was forced to do this screen. Controls. Now, will it find my yoke? I really hope, because and go back. Okay, so this was options. I'm going to dig deeper. This has already been too long. So I'm going to dig deeper in all these options on my own. And then when I have something settled in, I will tell you what I did. Okay. Moving along. I don't know what that is. Friends online, maybe? I don't know. This is friends. I have 0 friends. 0 online and 0 disconnected. I have no friends. And what's this? Notifications? No notifications. Okie dokie. And what was this again? Status online version 1.8.3.0. They're already on version 1.8. Online automatic east. Okay. Alright, let's go back to welcome. Now what are we going to look at here? We have so much stuff. World map. Oh yes, everybody's seen this before. There's my airplane, your departure and arrival. I assume you can search, so we can do... Oh gosh, what should we start? Should we start in Minneapolis? Why not? Let's start in Minneapolis. And sure, we'll do 30 left, who cares? And we'll just fly around. So it's night right now, isn't it? So flight conditions. Other players not be visible. Let's do live traffic. That's going to be hilarious. Weather. We can do a preset. What's the preset over here? Let's do scattered clouds. And this is the date and time I'm recording, apparently. And that's the time I'm recording, apparently. Let's do middle of the day. Still today, though. Okay. Now what? Close. Okay. Here we go. Date and time. Or there's the time. There's that. There's where we are. There's fly. Let's go back because I'm going to get rid of everything. Oh, that's landing challenge. current spotlight event. But you can choose any landing challenge, or can you only do the current one? I would assume you can do any because there's 30 something. Oh, you can only do the current one? There's obviously something. Okay, maybe you can only do the current one, whatever. Flight training. I'm probably going to go through this on my own. Or maybe we'll do it together, just so we can see this, the cameras, things. Maybe we'll do that together. Activities. This is the game part to keep you... Oh, I see. Here you can choose. Okay. It's just... That was it. Okay. These are the ones you can choose. This is the... Like... The online things to keep people from getting bored. This is to keep people from getting bored. And the news, again, because it's Microsoft. So... I will read this on my own. I will go through all the settings on my own. We might do training together. We might actually do training together. But for right now, I am going to go back and get my mixture and fuel. Actually, it's auto mixture. I want to get my throttle mapped, and then we'll just fly a little bit. Here we go. Back to options. I'm going to make a cut. So this must be the fly pre-flight thing, huh? Yeah, we'll be turning all this stuff off.
Takeoff runway 30, left Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Okie dokie. Oh, it's still going. Are you ready to fly? Oh, look at that. The wind, time, range, altitude. Everything you need to know. Okie dokie. That's enough of this. But it's nice to know you can see everything. Maybe we'll keep this stuff on just so we can get a briefing here, huh? I don't know. Let's fly, see what happens. So, oh goodness gracious. Okay, the checklists are on. Parking, oh, this is overwhelming. See, this is what I was talking about before, is learning the sim. Like, I know how to fly the airplane. If it's realistic as X-Plane is, it's going to be the same thing. It's just getting the sim stuff. So, fuel. This is our menu. Alright, it is the future. And my problem is there's a couple things going on. First of all, I selected my wrong things when I programmed my yoke. And I'm still trying to figure them out. So like access stuff. So this is an access, turning left, turning right, elevator down and back. I might have to reverse that. We'll see. You can see how it sticks. So in all those X-Plane videos, when I say how my yoke is sticky, now I can see it. See, I'm not crazy. So that I think might be right now. This one might need reversed. I can't tell yet. This, I think I selected the right thing for the flaps. This would be for a jet, but whatever. Gear doesn't apply. This, I still can't figure this out. The other problem is the sensitivity. Check this out. You're supposed to be able to control things here, and you can't. There's supposed to be graphs here. As of this recording 4 days ago, this is a known bug. You can go to the website, you can get the bug list. This is a known bug as of 4 days ago. You want to be able to turn the sensitivity. In this case, people are saying you want to be able to turn the sensitivity up all the way so you have more control. If you turn it down too far, you don't have control. But we can't even mess with that. So that's kind of the problem. Had the wrong things mapped. That's kind of the problem. I would like to figure that out. And then we're going to fly again. I got this working. I had to unplug it, replug it several times. Is this right? I don't think that's right. These are wrong too. I feel really stupid because I know what I'm doing, but I'm so tired that I'm kind of screwed up. So let's go to yaw ax. Why isn't there an access for rudder? There it is. Rudder access. And then we'll go left like that. Validate. There we go. Left, right. It's like auto calibrating or something. I don't know. So there you go. That's easy. Apply and save that. Come back here. I need to do I need to do... Alright, I lost what it is. My power management. I gotta figure this out. Just give me a minute. Whoa. Okay, my things were not reversed. So now I have to unreverse them. I'm gonna worry about it later. So let's see here. Okay, so can my flaps go down? My flaps are going down. My parking brake come off. Parking brake comes off. Rudder pedals are working. Here we go. Throttles. Oh, here we go. Very nice. Throttles are working. I gotta figure out my cameras. Oh, here we go. So I spent like an hour trying to get this to work. Ditched all the video. And here we are. And let's see if we can fly a little bit. 45 frames per second, 42 frames per second. I can't. Whoa, it's going to take off on its own. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, whoa, super sensitive. Good grief. I wish I knew how to raise the camera so we could look. I don't care about my objectives right now. I just want to look around. Okay. My hat switch isn't working. I thought I programmed that off camera, and it's not. So, how do we switch to external view here? External? There we go. Let's fly from the outside. Oh, flaps coming in. Are flaps coming in? Yes, they are. Let's try to fly from the outside. Oh, this is difficult. I don't want to crash because I want to actually look around a little bit here. I don't know how to do cameras. That's okay. There's my vertical speed. Oh look, I completed an objective. Not that I care right now. Altitude. Everything I think tells us what we want. Oh, there's your speed, so let's come down a little bit. Oh my goodness. Look at Lake Nokomis. I gotta figure, there must be a keyboard toggle to get rid of all this stuff on my screen, because I really don't want that right now. Look at this. And this isn't even ultra settings. We're getting 48 frames per second, 46, that's completely acceptable. You know what, I don't, stop it. I don't control those off. So I might not really be messing with many settings because this looks as realistic as it can get. And I'm getting in the high 40s. So if I bring things up to ultra, we're going to dip way down. Unless we only lose a frame or two. If we only lose a frame or two, then I'm going to do it. But if we get below 40 into the 30s, then we'll just leave it where it is. So I'm going to spend a lot of time messing with settings off camera. I'm going to learn how to do the cameras off camera. There's Lake Hiawatha under the right wing, Lake Nokomis under the tail. Oh my word. I cannot believe it. This is amazing. And I haven't even tweaked anything yet. Wow. I haven't even tweaked anything, and look at this. This is ridiculous. I'm a GA guy and I love eye candy, so this is exactly what I need right now. Goodness gracious. Wow. We're gonna have to get in a really slow plane so I can fly by my houses. Holy cow. Look at downtown Minneapolis. All the correct buildings are there, the way that they're supposed to be. I am at a loss for words. Now I assume stuff like this is because it's not rendered in yet, right? And the clouds go all the way to the horizon. 50 frames per second. And I haven't even tweaked a single thing yet. Whoa. And and look at the cloud shadows. We're under clouds, that's why it's so dark. That's not under a cloud, that's why it's so light. I've talked about that in X-Plane a lot, the cloud shadow thing. Unbelievable. Yeah, you're welcome. I really don't care. There we go. Lake of the Isles, Lake Calhoun, Cedar Lake. And then we're going to go over Lake Harriet right there. Oh man. I can't wait to actually learn how to use this thing so that I can acknowledge. I don't know what to do to acknowledge it. Wow. I don't know what to do to get to ATC. I forgot. I'm sure it's similar to FSX, but I haven't done FSX in 15 years. I'm gonna get in trouble. They're gonna like terminate my whatever you call it. Oh, there it would have been. How do you acknowledge? Yeah, I just acknowledged it. Alright, cockpit reset. Okay. Pilot. Oh yeah, there's like that free look. There's so much stuff. So I was going to try to land. Oh my gosh, is that a rainstorm? Please tell me that's a rainstorm. Of course, we're coming in hot to land. Well, first I was going to look for Mall America, which is right there above the compass. Yeah, let's fly over Minnesota River. I wish my hat switch worked. I'm going to have to figure out how to use that. So, wow. And I want to raise my seat up so I can look. Holy guacamole. Oh my gosh. I know I'm easy to impress. Look at that. Target at Home Depot. The Richfield Target, the Richfield Home Depot. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Then there's Mall America right there. Is IKEA there? Where's IKEA? Oh, there it is. IKEA's right there. Oh man, I just can't believe this. I had very high expectations, and my expectations have been exceeded, and haven't even tweaked anything or learned how to use this sim. Wow, so I have a lot of work to do before the next video. I need to, but even this default camera position is just perfect. Look at that. So what I need to do is get my controls corrected, because I'm having, my things are backwards. They're not really reversed. Do a few other control things, figure out why my hat switch doesn't work, stuff like that. Get my cameras working, and then I think we're gonna do all that training together. Because very few people on YouTube are actually doing that stuff. They're just jumping in and flying and stuff. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Is we're going to do the training together and just learn how to use this thing together. Because those are my things. Is the GA stuff, eye candy stuff, VFR. That's my niche, because few people seem to do that. Everybody wants to fly the jets, whatever. And then the other thing is learning how to do things together. Right, like I used to say, flight sim for the rest of us. How most of us actually use the sim. So that's what I'm going to do. I also have to get track IR if I can't get my switches working. I'm going for a big left base here to, 30 left. That's what we took off on. Whoa. Holy cow. I cannot wait to get my hotkey set up for cameras. Wow. This is crazy. And then all the built-in checklists and stuff. Oh my gosh. Fixed look. Free look. Oh. We have a problem. Okay, right click. That's amazing. Okay, so I have to be able to switch between free look and fixed look. No, this is fine. Okay, this is just crazy. I feel like I'm really in the aircraft. This is insane. Like, the position, the default position right here does not need to be changed. Like, I don't need to mess with field of view. I don't need to mess with my seat height, although I kind of wanted it higher so I could see what I was doing, but whatever. I'm sure this is more realistic. This is incredible. I don't even know what I'm doing yet, and this is incredible. Wow. Okay, let's try to land this thing with reversed controls. Okie dokie. I don't know where the airport is because I don't have peripheral vision, but look at that down there. I know where that is. There's bike trails down there I used to bike on. There's downtown St. Paul. So anyway, one of the first things I'm going to do once we go through all the training is I'm going to give tours of Minneapolis and the places I've lived and such, because that might be kind of fun. Okay, I guess we're going to do 30 right because 30 left is too far away. Wow. I don't even know what to say. What are we getting? 44 frames per second with heavy cloud cover. AI traffic is turned on. Well, live traffic is turned on. Rolling cache is turned off. So, I mean, traffic is down there. Look at that. I really don't need to tweak anything. I mean, we're in an urban area. It's not New York City, but it's an urban area. And we're getting mid-40s. While I record, of all things. Wow. It did a really good job of setting it up for me. Of course, I'm still going to play with it and tweak it forever. That was a little early for flaps. Would you stop the objectives? Yeah, I know. So now it's just a matter of... I mean, those are very helpful, and we are going to make use of that, but... I'm just trying to whoa, wait, it's backwards. I forgot everything's backwards right now. That's okay. Is that a big sailboat where it shouldn't be on Lake Hiawatha over to the right? I think it is. Let's see, increases this way right now. Oh man, and the wind blowing you around? I don't know if the wind is real or live or not right now. I just have it. I just want a heavy cloud cover, and the clouds don't affect anything, it seems like. Oh my gosh, I'm doing all the objectives without trying. That's awesome. Stop it. I'm going to do the best I can. Whoops. Let me move my mouse out of the way here. Okay, so everything is backwards right now, which is okay. So I want to decrease my power, so I want to go this way. Not too much, though. I have a super long runway. We're just going to see how this goes. I expect us to crash because everything is backwards. But we're going to do our best. So decrease goes this way. All right. Now, let's see how this goes. We only have one set of flaps out. All right. I know we're high. I know we're fast. I know our throttle is weird, but I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing. All right, is it going to come down softly for me? Oh boy, that's a shaky ride. Come back. Come on. Oh my gosh, we greased it. Of course it's exceeded. Keep that nose down gently. Oh my gosh, we greased our first landing in the new sim. It was like 10, not even 10 feet per minute drop. I know we've exceeded 20 knots. We were landing. That was hilarious. Oh my gosh. Brakes work? Brakes are working. Wow. This is nuts. I know the airport, but we're just going to go left. Okay, wait. Everything's backwards. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, as we taxi here to... I don't care about ground clearance right now. As we taxi around, what are we going to do? We're going to do the training together. I'm going to screw settings off camera, and then I'll tell you what I did, when I decide on something. And then I got to fix my controls and get my other controls to work. So there we go. Holy moly, let's hop outside. I don't know how this only way I know how to do it. And I don't even know, can we go like this? I'm pushing stuff, nothing's moving. I don't know what to do. So this is how we're going to end the video, as awkward as it is. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm hoping my editing of like 3 hours of video was cohesive and made sense. And I will see you next time. That's all there is to it. That is so awkward. Oh, one more thing, since there's probably a lot of new people watching. What did I used to say in the olden days? Oh yeah, if you're a regular subscriber, thank you for taking support. If you found by accident, please like, please subscribe, please share with your friends. Hit the like button so we can play the YouTube algorithm game. And I don't know what's happening. My rudders are backwards. I'll see you next time.